and this is Dr. Gandhi here. So I have a small announcement. Actually a happy news I want to share with everybody who are watching, so that it will be a little motivating thing for you. NTA JEE mains, is conducted by NTA, and NTA have released the official answer key. And according to the official answer key released by NTA, student Ajay Reddy Vangala from Sri Chaitanya organization have scored perfect 300, perfect score, 300 out of 300 marks in JEE mains April session. This is a great achievement. As well as today AP state IP results are out today, and in that 437 out of 440, 437 of 440, state first rank from Andhra Pradesh, again a student of Sri Chaitanya organization. So two great news, and you're all, again I'm very sure that 2027 you will be there in that zone. You will be, your name will be called like this, and the girl who scored 437 is Lekhana. She is Challa Lekhana, and I wish you all the very best. Please make sure you listen to all classes every day, and we are giving 15 minutes break so that you can a bit relax from your schedule, as well as take a note of everything whatever the teachers are teaching. Please మీకు టీచర్స్ ఏమైతే టీచ్ చేస్తున్నారో ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా నోట్స్ తీసుకోండి, నోట్స్ ప్రాపర్గా రాసుకోండి. ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు ఎంజాయ్ యువర్ క్లాసెస్. ఎలాగో ఈ క్లాసెస్ అనేవి 26th వరకు ఎండ్ అవుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి పోస్ట్ దాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ స్టిల్ 26 days అంటే అరౌండ్ May 5th May 6th ఎండ్ అయిపోతుంది కాబట్టి you still have 25-30 days of time in your hands to enjoy or to give for yourself. Anyways, now I'll call Anirudh sir to take up the class. All the best guys. Bye bye. Have a nice session.
Thank you, sir. A very, very warm evening to all the lovely students. How are you doing? I hope you had a good day yesterday. You enjoyed your all 4 classes, and you had a lot of fun during those sessions. Same fun will keep continuing for next 25 odd days and later when you join the institute as well. So if you have all enjoyed the classes, good evening, and please say a thumbs up in the chat box so that I can see that you have enjoyed the classes and you are going to enjoy today's class as well. Are you all ready? Yes or no? Are you all ready for the class? Yes. Hi, hello. Prakash. Yes, fine. Sushant. Sorry, Sushant, I don't speak Telugu. Akishetti. Yes. Tomorrow holiday, yes, that's correct. Sunday will remain off. So, all right, everyone, let us start our today's class without any further ado. I can see all the thumbs ups. That's a very good sign. Very good sign. So, we'll start with our today's class. You can keep the comment box little away from you for some time and focus on the session today. Today we are going to study one of the important topics of physical chemistry, which is going to be mole concept. Okay, so mole concept I'll teach you today. Before that, I want to discuss some problems with you which I have brought related to the last class. In the last class, we have talked about matter. All these slides we have done in the last class. So that's the first question out for you. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. You answer it. All the questions I have brought today are NEET type of questions. As you know, in NEET, MCQs gets asked. MCQs gets asked where you get 4 options. Out of the 4 options, 1 is correct. So when you answer a correct option, you get a plus 4 marks. You get a plus 4 marks for a correct answer. If you do not do the question, you get a 0 marks. And if you do a wrong answer, you get a -1. Okay, so be very mindful of what you answer. Only answer in NEET or in JEE, same thing for the JEE mains as well. If you answer in a competitive exam, be very mindful of the answer. If you know the answer perfectly, you answer it. Otherwise, there is a huge chance of getting a -1. So after doing those, I have brought 12 questions here. Okay, so all of you can write down in your notebook 1 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 12. And Wherever you feel like you know the answer, you say ABC in that. And wherever you don't know the answer, you put a question mark that you are leaving it. Okay. At the end, all 12, you check and see how much marks you get. I'll open the comment box after telling you the, I'll open the comment box after telling you the answers. Okay. So we'll see that. First one, which of the following may not be explained? Be very mindful of the special words that NEET confuses you with. Incorrect, may not a correct match. So option D is the correct. That is very good. Yesterday in the class last I told you, yes, very good. Option D. Okay, no need to write the answer in the comment box right now. I'll ask for your marks just after the 12 questions. Okay, I'll ask your marks just after the 12 questions. Second one. Okay, a little lengthy question. Little lengthy question, which says, which is a correct statement for the following? Which is the correct statement from the following? Some of these things you would have read in class 10th as well. Okay, some of these things you would have read in class 10th as well. So I'll give you time to answer. Atoms of all elements are composed of two fundamental particles. Are the fundamental particles 2 or 3? We know in almost all the elements there are 3 fundamental particles. Neutrons are also there. Electron, proton, neutron. Right? So this seemed to be incorrect. The mass of electron is 9 into 10 power minus 31 kg. It is correct. You would have read the mass of electron before. If not, this is the correct one. That's very good. Good. All the isotopes of given elements show same chemical properties. Isotopes have different mass, okay, but chemical properties, my sweet child, only depends on electronic configuration, means number of electrons in the atom it depends on. Since all the isotopes, what are isotopes? Those who don't know, wait for the later classes to come. But all the isotopes have same number of electrons because their atomic number is same. So yes, their chemical properties must remain same. Okay, just the way carbon 14 reacts to give CO2, same way carbon 12 also reacts to give CO2. Yes, very good. This is correct. B is correct. C is correct. Proton and electrons are known as nucleons. No. What is called as a nucleon? Can anybody answer? What is a nucleon? What is a nucleon? What is a nucleon? A nucleon is anyone who stays inside the nucleus. Who stays inside the nucleus. That is neutron and proton. Okay, a nucleon is a neutron or a proton. Neutron and protons are collectively called as nucleons. Yes, very good. Very good. Then we have Dalton's atomic theory regarded the atom as ultimate particle. That is correct. Ultimate means the last particle. Okay, ultimate means the last particle. You cannot further break it down. Ultimate. Yes. Very good. So answer becomes B, C and E are correct. Option B. Option B. Okay, it's a good question. I hope all of you have answered it. It's a good question and it's, you will not believe, from Dalton's theory also questions come in NEET. You see, NEET 2023. Okay, very recent question. Yes, good. Next one. Which of the following is not a pure substance? Quickly. Which is not a pure substance? Which is not a pure substance? Means which is a mixture. Yes, very good. C is the correct answer, everybody. Air contains N2O2 CO2, so it's a homogeneous mixture. It's not a pure substance. Oxygen is O2, it's pure substance, element. Distilled water is H2O, pure substance, compound. Diamond is carbon. Diamond is nothing but C, carbon. Yes, C. Very good, very good. Clap for yourself, clap for yourself. Next one. Which one has definite shape and definite volume? I hope this one all of you knows. All of you know this answer because from 7th class onwards you have been studying about the states of matter. Okay, classification of matter in the terms of pure and mixture we have done yesterday. This is classification of matter on the basis of physical state. Yes, solids. So answer is C. Which of the following has definite shape and volume? Solid. Plasma is not a concern of our level. Okay, so if anybody is thinking, sir, what is plasma? You don't have to know about plasma much. So gaseous state has no definite shape and no definite volume. You know that the air present in this whole room right now has the shape of this room. I can compress all this air in the form of a perfume bottle. Then it will have a volume of perfume bottle. So its shape and volume both depend on where the air is kept. Gas is highly compressible. Liquid does not have a definite shape, but its volume is definite. No definite shape, but definite volume. Definite volume means if I take 1 liter water, whether you take 1 liter water in a bottle or you take 1 liter water in a jar, both are 1 liter. I hope all of you know. Yes, very good. Next one, everybody. Next one. What is milk? Yesterday I have told you. I hope you remember this. I hope you remember this. Very good. Very good. I'm getting few correct answer till now. No. Galat jawab. C is not correct, Sirisha. Yes, Ramneek, not correct, Ramneek. Yes, Reshma, not correct. Others are giving correct answer. Varalakshmi, Sonu. Yes, correct. B is correct. It's a heterogeneous mixture. Please revise after the class. Whenever you are writing questions, revise after the class. Yes. So it is heterogeneous. Yesterday I told you. Homogeneous mixture example was alloy, whereby naked eyes or by microscope you cannot differentiate between the two particles. Homogeneous mixture was air. Okay, homogeneous mixture was NaCl brine solution. Heterogeneous was blood. Heterogeneous was milk. So these are all heterogeneous mixture. Milk is not a compound. Compound is a pure substance. Next one, everybody. Next one. Quickly. Which of the following is a physical change? In your class 7th, 8th, you have studied about what are chemical reactions, what are physical changes. Tell me which is a physical change. Physical change. Okay, the answer is visible. I've kept the answer for all of you, but since I want to give it like a quiz, don't look down. Okay, don't look down. Be a good student. Yes. So a physical change is where no chemical composition is changing. Where the chemistry is not changing, the chemical composition is not changing. So first option is rusting of iron. We know that iron is Fe and the rust is Fe2O3.XH2O, or we can just say iron oxidizes to give you rust. So obviously there is a chemical reaction taking place. Iron, when the iron surface is exposed to air, it meets with O2, it meets with water from the moisture. Yes, correct. C is correct answer. Those who are giving C is correct. So what iron to rust is a chemical process. There is a reaction happening. Burning of candle, beta, any type of burning, candle, fuel, these are all called as combustion reactions, where carbon, hydrogen, these things get converted to CO2 plus H2O. We'll be talking more about combustion reactions in today's and tomorrow's class while balancing, but any type of burning, like you use LPG at your home, in LPG there is liquefied petroleum gas which contains pentane and other gases. Those gases burn to give CO2. So yes, it's a chemical change. All of you are breathing, all of you are respirating. All these are chemical changes. The glucose present in your body is getting burnt with oxygen to give you CO2 and water that we sweat. Melting of ice is a physical change. Ice is also H2O and water is also H2O. So what has changed? No chemical composition has changed. Only physical state has changed. Only physical state has changed. No beta, burning of candle is both a physical and chemical change. No. I mean, whenever a chemical reaction is happening, mostly physical state also gets changed in that, but we don't call it a physical change. When chemical change is happening, don't worry about physical. Anyways, different pure substances may have different physical states as well. Okay. Digestion of food is again your respiration and all. So I hope it is clear to you. Next one. Which of the following is not a correct match? Nowadays, NEET keeps asking you questions like, beta, candle is physical change. Whenever there is a reaction happening, we call it as a chemical change. Okay, although physical state might also be changing in that, right? Physical state might be changing, might not be changing. When chemical change is happening, don't call it a physical process, call it a chemical process. Okay, which is not a correct match? Which is not a correct match? Yes, everyone is correct. C. Sand and salt is a heterogeneous mixture. It's a heterogeneous mixture. Yes, correct. Very good. Gold is an element, that is absolutely fine. Sodium chloride is an ionic compound, I told you yesterday. NaCl is a compound, that is correct. And heterogeneous mixture, oil and water, that is also correct. Oil and water, when you mix together, oil layer will be separate, another will be separate. Okay. Next one. Very careful, everybody. Look at this. Very careful about these types of questions. All your friends and your seniors, if you ask them that what is the most difficult thing about NEET, you know what they are going to say? They are going to say AR questions. They are going to say AR questions. Let me give you brief introduction about AR question. All of you please see here, don't write anything in the chat box. Be very careful. AR question means they'll give you a line, call it as assertion, and they are going to give you a reason behind it. A means assertion, R means reason. So there are two statements here, A statement and R statement. When you look at a statement A and put a because in between and then read statement R, A, because, R. If it makes sense in your brain, answer is 1. Means assertion is a correct statement, reason is a correct statement, and assertion is explained by the reason, or reason explains the assertion. For example, listen carefully. First, a simple example I'll give you. Okay, first a simple example I am going to give you. A simple example is assertion is aqueous NaCl is homogeneous. Okay, very good statement, correct statement. And they have given reason, NaCl and water particles can be distinguished by naked eye. Let's say this is the question. So there are four possibilities here. One possibility is A will be correct, R will be correct, R explains the A. One option will be A will be correct, R will be correct, but reason does not explain the first statement. Okay, second option. Third option will be A is correct, R is incorrect. Means this statement is correct, this is incorrect. Fourth option will be, yes, fourth option will be A and B both are incorrect. Okay, so NaCl is homogeneous, that is a correct statement. NaCl and water can be distinguished by naked eye, this is an incorrect statement. How can I say it is homogeneous when I say that they are distinguishable? Correct. So this type of answer will be, okay, not a correct statement. If I say something like, first statement, I am wearing black specs. Okay, I am wearing a black colored frame specs. Reason, I am wearing orange shirt. I am wearing orange shirt. Both are correct. I am wearing a black frame specs and I am wearing an orange shirt. But does it explain I am wearing black specs because I am wearing orange shirt? No. So this does not explain this. This does not explain this. Yes? Yes. So now you see, question is, air is considered to be homogeneous. Is correct. Air is homogeneous. All gases in air are completely miscible with each other. That is correct. And say, put a because in between. Put a because in between. Air is considered a homogeneous mixture because all gases in air are completely miscible with each other. It explains everything. Yes, they are completely miscible. Answer is A. That's the thing I'm telling you, which when you ask your seniors, no, we need to have a complete knowledge about the subject to answer assertion reason question. They are difficult. Okay, they are difficult. They are difficult not only for the kids but for everyone. So you have to have a complete knowledge. Yes, yes, very good. So air is considered to be homogeneous, completely miscible. If they were not completely miscible, you'll be able to see the two things differently. You can see the two things differently. Okay. If I say sand and chalk mixture is heterogeneous. Reason should be because they are not completely miscible. They are not completely miscible. At the end, I'll take doubts. Chintala, don't worry. I have remembered your name, Chintala. I'll take your doubt at the end. Yes, good. A is the answer. All your questions will be covered at the end, beta. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll take up all the questions. But right now, we are doing some classwork. Let's complete that first. Talk about this. What is the answer for the next question? Again, assertion reason type of compound. Assertion question, how many marks? Same. Every question is 4 marks. Every question is 4 marks. Miscible means you are able to mix. No, beta. You are able to mix. Nahi. Miscible means two things which mix with each other and you cannot differentiate between their layers, their phases. That is called as miscible. Okay. Sand and chalk is not miscible. You can mix them. They will not get mixed into each other. No. It's not about what you do. It's about how their interactions are. You got these questions in 10th. Oh, that's very good. I have not much idea about what is happening in 10th right now, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Assertion. A compound can be separated by physical method. Not at all, bache. A compound can never be separated by a physical method. In water, can you break it into hydrogen and oxygen by physical method? Can you do it by filtration? Not at all. Can you do it by sublimation? Not at all. Correct? So this is not at all correct. For that you need a chemical process only. Yes, very good. All of you are so very, very intelligent. I am seeing that all of you are answering correct only. All of you are answering correct only. Compounds are formed by physical mixing. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What is formed by physical mixing is a mixture. Is a mixture. Both are incorrect. Both A and R are false. Very good. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself and then we'll move to the next one. Very good, everyone. D is correct. A student claims that lemon juice is a pure substance. What is wrong with this statement? A student claims lemon juice is a pure substance. He took some lemon juice and he says it's a pure substance. What is wrong with this statement? You all have seen lemon juice? Yes or no? You all have seen the lemon juice? What is wrong with this statement? It is a compound. No. Lemon juice contains so many different things. Okay, if you see lemon juice, do you see it is translucent? Do you see it is translucent? It's not very clear. You can see 2-3 different layers in it. Somewhere it is light, somewhere it is dark. Yes. So it's just like a heterogeneous mixture. Okay, there is citric acid inside it, there is water inside it, there are vitamin C inside it, there are so many things inside it. It's not just a single compound. So lemon juice is a mixture. What is wrong with this statement means what the question I'm trying to ask is here is what is correct about lemon juice? Okay, you just think about it. What is correct about lemon juice? So it's a compound, water is not pure, it is an element, nothing like that. So what is correct about lemon juice is the question. Okay, so lemon juice is a heterogeneous mixture. Last one quickly. Which of the following set contains only mixtures? Which of the following set only contain mixtures? Quickly we'll do air, brass, iron. Air is a mixture, brass is a mixture, but iron is a pure substance. Blood is a mixture, milk is a mixture, soil is also a mixture. Soil is also a mixture. Yes, that is correct. B is the correct answer. Water is not a mixture. Water is a pure substance. Okay. Sugar, salt and sand. Sugar, salt and sand. Sugar and salt are not mixture. Sugar is nothing but your sucrose. Salt is nothing but NaCl. Sand is a mixture. So answer is B. Blood is a mixture, milk is a mixture, soil is a mixture. Last question I am keeping next to you, then we'll move on with the today's class. Which method is best suited to separate a mixture of salt and ammonium chloride? You can leave this one if you have not studied about the purification part. You can leave this question. Okay, the answer for this is going to be sublimation because ammonium chloride is actually sublimable. You can leave this one. Leave this one. So total 11 questions I have given you. Mark yourself out of 44. Mark yourself out of 44. How you need to mark is how many correct question, how many incorrect question and how many you have left. Correct questions multiply by 4. Incorrect questions multiply by -1 and these one multiplied by 0 and add them together. Good. Very good. So I have given you all simple ones just to increase your confidence as well. Good. Marks are good. 44. 43 marks are not possible, beta. 43 marks are not possible. So let's say you have done 8 correct. Someone has done 8 correct, 2 incorrect and 1 you have left. Then you do calculation like this. 8 times 4, 32, 2 incorrect. 2 times -1, -2, 1 left. 1 times 0, 0 and add them. 32 minus 2, 30 marks you have got, bache. 30 marks. Okay. Do like this. Correct times 4. Incorrect times -1. Yes, very good. All right. Now, sir, you can chat off. Okay. I am switching off the chat right now. Now we are going to do very important thing, which is going to be mole concept. To start with mole concept, we need to first understand what is the meaning of atomic mass, what is the meaning of molecular mass. Okay, all of you see very carefully. When I say what is the meaning of atomic mass means mass of one atom. mass of one atom. Atomic mass. If I take any atom, you know how small an atom is going to be. It is infinitesimally small. You can't even see it by naked eye or even by microscope. Atoms are very, very small. If I take this pen, this contains crores and crores and crores, not even crores, 10 to the power 25, 28. Those many atoms are there in this small pen. 10 to the power 28. Millions and billions of atoms are there in this small pen. So when I say mass of a single atom, it is so small that you won't be able to feel it. Right now you are breathing in, you know how many atoms you are breathing in. One time when I breathe in, when I have breathed in, I have taken at least 4 to 5 grams of air inside me. 4 to 5 grams of air inside me. 4 to 5 grams of air means billions of atoms I am breathing in. But do you see any mass in the air? Can you catch it? No, because it's very light. It is very, very light. Okay. So amount of the mass that a single atom carries is a very, very small mass. So first mistake never ever do is when I say what is the atomic mass of carbon, you will say sir 12 gram. Never do that. Okay. It's not a mistake. When I say what is the atomic mass of carbon, if I say what is the atomic mass of carbon, say, you know this pen should weigh billion. Very sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. You know all these things keep happening in the modern tech space today. We can never remain connected all the time. That's why we always encourage to come and meet us in person and start with the physical classes ASAP. Okay, all right. So we were talking about what is atomic mass. Again, let me just quickly recap. So I told you that whenever someone asks you what is the atomic mass of carbon, never say 12 gram. It's the biggest blunder we can do. Because I'm telling you that this pen contains billions and millions of carbon atoms. By your definition of 12 gram, you would say this pen should weigh at least trillions of kg, okay, which is not true. It's just a 5 gram pen or so, right? So what is atomic mass and how do we weigh it? We do not weigh masses of atoms just the way we weigh our cells, okay? For us, if you say, sir, what is your mass? If I say my mass and I say a number like 90 kg, in this, what is this kg? This kilogram is a reference unit that we have taken. Okay, my mass is not actually 90 kg as an absolute value. I am just 90 times heavier than 1 liter water. Okay, I am just 90 times heavier than 1 liter water. This is actually true at 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, do you know about this? So a kilogram is actually a reference taken. We just say from today onwards, we'll weigh all the people, we'll weigh all the physical objects in terms of how many times they are heavier as compared to 1 liter water. This actually 1 liter water cylinder has been kept in a museum in SI units. So the SI unit kg means nothing but how many times you are heavier than 1 liter water. So it's just a reference unit. Same way to weigh atoms. We don't consider this 1 liter water to be the reference. We consider something called as 1/12 of a carbon atom. So what is atomic mass? Remember it now. If I say atomic mass, I am trying to check that an atom is how many times heavier as compared to 1/12 of a carbon atom. It is a number. It is a number which tells us about how many times atom of any element is heavier as compared to 1/12 of a carbon-12 isotope. Okay, so you take a weighing scale. Here you keep one oxygen atom. This is one oxygen atom. And here you are keeping those 1/12 of carbon. Think of it like a coin. You have a coin is carbon, cut it into 12 halves. Okay, this is the 12th half. How many such coins are to be put to balance the oxygen? We found that oxygen is 16 times heavier than this. 16 times. Oxygen is very heavy person. Let's take a lighter person. Let's take a helium. So when I take a single helium atom here, I'm trying to check how many times heavier it is compared to 1/12 of carbon. We found that such 4 such references, which is 1/12 of carbon atom, were balancing it out. So we say helium is 4 times heavier. Helium is 4 times heavier than 1/12 of carbon 12. Okay, 4 times heavier as compared to 1/12 of carbon 12. So we say, what is the atomic mass of helium? You can say atomic mass of helium is 4 times 1/12 of carbon 12. And you know, being human beings, we are very lazy. If I have to say every atomic mass like this, you will get tired. Sir, what is the atomic mass of silver? What is the atomic mass of silver? You will say, sir, 108 times heavier than 1/12 of carbon 12. So we are very lazy. We say from today onwards, let's call this by 1/12 of a carbon 12. Let's call this by a new name. Let's call it AMU, atomic mass unit. Just like a 1 liter water bottle, we don't call it I'm 90 times heavier than a 1 liter water. I say I'm 90 kg. So my reference unit is now named kg. For atomic masses, the units is called as AMU. So what is the atomic mass of helium? 4 AMU. This AMU is such a small number. You will see the value of AMU. You will remember the value of AMU. But I'll tell you how to remember that. Where did it come from? I'm just telling you a little bit of history right now. So what is the atomic mass of helium? It is 4 AMU. Same way, what is the atomic mass of oxygen? It is 16 AMU. So I'm writing the atom here. I'm writing its atomic mass here. The few atomic masses that you can learn are these. Hydrogen is exactly 1 time as heavy as 1/12 of carbon. So 1 AMU. If you are very lazy, you can use just U also. U is called as unified mass. Okay. U means unified mass. So from now on, you don't have to say hydrogen is 1 time heavier as compared to 1/12. You just say 1 AMU, 1 U. Carbon is 12 U. Okay. Oxygen is 16 U. Nitrogen is 14 U. Sodium is 23 times heavier, 23 U. Like that, so many are there. Just learn these many. We'll do more in the next class. Magnesium, 24 times heavier. Something like silver is 108 times heavier than 1/12 of carbon. This U is a very small number. Only for atoms we use it. I can't use it for myself. If I want to say I want to weigh myself as compared to 1/12 of carbon atom, then I am million trillions U. My weight is very high then. So in case you want to, weigh yourselves in terms of U, you will weigh very high. If you want to weigh them in terms of kilogram or gram, they will weigh very, very less. What is a U? U is nothing but mass of one proton, or how did we find it? So once they have written the atomic masses, later they had discovered a machine called as mass spectrometry. So a mass spectrometer can easily tell you what is the weight of one carbon atom. Just some extra point I'm telling you here. Once they found weight of one carbon atom in grams, they found out to be, you don't have to learn this value, they found out to be 1.99 10 to the power minus 23. 1.99 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Okay, this is the weight of one carbon atom they found. Then they thought, let us convert AMU also in grams. So when you say AMU versus grams, this is something, a fact. Okay, you don't have to learn this fact. AMU versus grams. So we say 1 AMU is 1/12 of carbon. 1/12 of carbon 12 ka mass. So it is 1/12 of carbon 12, which is 1.99 into 10 power minus 23. This comes out to be, when you solve it, this comes out to be 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. This is 1 AMU. What I am asking you to do is, if you have understood the history part of it, it's no use, but this is the final thing you can learn. 1 AMU is these many grams. Please learn it. 1 AMU is 1.67 10 to the power minus 24 gram. You can see how small a hydrogen atom is. So when I want to weigh a hydrogen atom in grams, each hydrogen atom weighs only this much. Each hydrogen atom weighs only this much. Okay. So if I want to know what is the mass of oxygen atom in grams, if they ask you a question like, what is the mass of one oxygen atom in grams? You know that it is going to be very, very small value because each oxygen atom is very, very minute. Okay. Can you open the YouTube? Mass of one oxygen atom in grams. So what I am going to do is, we know that atomic mass of oxygen is nothing but 16 AMU, and when you want to convert the AMU to gram, you just multiply by this value. So it is 16 times 1.67 into 10 power minus 24 grams. This is the answer. So you can see yourself that how small the mass of one oxygen atom is. Correct? Right? So we have just talked a little bit about what is atomic mass today. Okay, we have just talked about what is atomic mass today. Sorry for the inconvenience that between 5 minutes that I had a cut from you. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Just message a yes if you have enjoyed the class today, and we will meet on Monday after this. We will meet on Monday after this. Yes, Likita, Sanjeev Rao. Yes, yes, chalo, that's good, that's good. Yes. Okay, so I can see 99% of the answers as yes. That's a very good thing. That's a very motivating thing. For my voice was getting stuck. Yes, in between there was some technical error, as you know. So I'll meet you all in the next class with what is molecular mass, what is molar mass, and we'll go on with the mole concept. Yes, there is no class tomorrow. Monday we'll meet. Right. Okay. Chalo. Bye bye everyone. If you are having any doubt, make sure you watch the video again. Okay. I have not told anything new today. So it's just a little bit of questions we have done and a very small concept I have told you, what is how to check the atomic mass. Yes, clear. Okay. Chalo. Bye bye. See you. All the best. Bye bye.